Hi friends, Naji here. Welcome back. In this video, we will be discussing middleware called model call limits. So let's consider a scenario where a user continuously interact within the same session or thread. If we allow unlimited model calls in such cases, it can lead to increased cost and offer unnecessary processing. To manage this, we can have some kind of a limit. For example, we can restrict like 10 or 20 chat within the same session, and this will help us to control the cost. And consider another scenario where we have a model, we have an agent, and we have a lot of tools are there, and we are asking like a question to the model. So the model is doing like unlimited internal calls to get that answer. Maybe it is calling different tools and processing the data. Then again, it is calling another set of tools and processing data. This may go to like a kind of infinite loop. Okay, so this also will cause the excess usage, and also this also bring into like a system instability. To handle these both scenarios, LangChain provides a middleware called model call limits, and we will see how can we implement that using our notebook. Okay, so here there are three main properties with respect to this middleware. So one is the thread limit. It says number of maximum model calls across all runs in a thread and default to no limit. So which means in a single thread I can define how many calls the user can do. I will show you how this works. And the run limit, the number of maximum model calls per single invocation, default to no limit. And I can set the exit behavior, which can be end or it can be error. So these are the two exit behavior. And we'll see an example. And this is the code that I have written. So let me import this, and this is our checkpoint, and I'm creating an agent. Here currently I'm using like thread limit for and exit behavior as end. Okay, so I can use the run limit and thread limit together, but for the sake of discussion, I'm just using one at a time. Okay, currently we have a thread limit and the exit behavior is end. Now I'm setting a configuration, the same thread ID, just execute in the agent. So here we can see we have the start and we have a middleware, then model execution is there. Again, we have a middleware is there. Okay, model call limit middleware is there. This is before model and this is after model. Now I'm just giving hi. Okay, maybe let me do a restart. Okay, instead of restart, I did run node. Let me do a interrupt. Okay, let me clear all output, then restart. Okay, now I'm going to import this. Okay, so here we can see that we have set the thread limit as 4. So let's do this. And here we can see this is already discussed. And here I am giving a thread ID hi. Okay, so this is the first message. In the same thread ID, I am asking, okay, add 2 plus 2. Now we can see that the content 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. We are good. Now again, I am executing it. Here I am getting content 2 plus 6 is equal to 8. Now I am going to execute this in the same thread ID. Now I am getting 21 plus 6 is equal to 27. Now I am going to add 21 plus 61 in the same thread ID. So let me execute this. Okay. Now see what we are getting. So here I am getting model call limit exceeds thread limit 4 by 4. Okay. Now it says that in the same thread ID, same config, I am using the same config. I am using more than like a 4 times. Okay, this is the 5th call that we are using. So it is automatically identify, the middleware is automatically identifying, it's giving an answer. Okay, so if you look on this, if you look on the configuration here, here I have put the exit behavior as end. Now let's put it as a error. Save it. Let me restart it, and I can quickly run this. Okay, so let me do a quick run. Exit, execute. Okay, must be end or error. It's error. Okay, execute. 1, 2, 3. Now this one. Execute it. Okay. Now we can see that it is throwing an error. Right? It is throwing an error. It says that model call limit exceeds thread limit 4 by 4. Okay. So that is the difference between the end and the error. Now we can see how the run limit will work. So here I have creating a tool, a weather tool, some hard-coded values, and I am giving another tool that is called the add weather tool. Okay. So here I have put the run limit as 3. Let's have this. I'm saying add a weather in India, USA and China and give average weather. Execute it. Okay. So the execution is in progress. Okay. Now I can see that the average temperature for India, USA, China is 23 degree. Okay, we are good. Now instead of this 3, let me make 2. Save it. Maybe I can do a restart for the better work. I'm doing a restart. Let me do some import. This import, checkpoint import. Now I can do the config execution. Okay. Let me do the tool part also. So here I am coming tool, add tool. Okay. Now we set the run limit as 2. Execute it. Now execute it. So the execution is progress. Okay. So here we can see that the model call limit exceeds the run limit is 2. Since we set it to 2, the entire process need like more than the model has to execute like more than 2. Okay, that is why we are getting an error. So in this way, we can easily control the model call. So this will actually bring some kind of a stability to our program, and also it will save some cost. I mean, save some money. And also it's a kind of a guard, like if somebody is continuously hitting our model and it is trying to break our application, that is also, it's also kind of a guard. Okay, so that is all about in this video. Please do like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.